Greetings and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabro, here again with review of 2025 numero dos. Yes, indeed. Talking about some movies that I saw in the brand spanking new year of 2025. Yes, indeed. Greetings and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabro, here again with the second review of 2025. Yes, indeed. Starting off the year fresh with some reviews. And the movie that I wanted to talk about in this occasion is another horror anthology. Now, I came across this horror anthology thanks to the people at Bloodbath and Beyond. They talked about this movie a number of years ago, so I put it on my radar and added it to my never-ending hunt list. But eventually, I was able to come across a copy of A Christmas Horror Story. Yes, indeed. A horror anthology focused on the Christmas time. Now, whereas movies like this chop up their stories in segments, or other movies like Creepshow or VHS has their stories start and end with a bookend. There's a story that leads or starts the plot, and then you have little segments in between. This one does a very different take on it. All the stories, it still has segments, but all the stories run at real time, which is very curious, you see. All the stories are running at the exact same time as the other stories, and the different stories that we have here. It has a story with a Krampus. It has a story with Santa Claus fighting zombie elves. It has a bunch of kids doing a ghost visit, and things run amok. Amok, as it tends to do. And, yeah, it's okay. It has this, it's not really a bookend, but it does have segments with William Shatner narrating certain things, and he's talking about this thing that's going on at a mall, and he's talking about other stuff. So there is kind of like an underlying plot, but then I don't know. I do like the segments. It has this shitty family visiting a rich aunt that they want to ask her for money, and that's what happens with the Krampus. And then it has this group of teens doing a ghost hunting investigation, and they're being pursued by a ghosty ghost. And then it has, again, Santa Claus fighting the zombies, but then it's revealed it's something else. But it's a good set, but I kind of do wish it's unique, again, because all the segments are running at the same time. And I respect that. It's something different. It's not something I have seen before. But at the same time, it kind of threw me off because I was getting into one of the segments, and then they would cut off to talk about another one, and then I would get into that segment, and they would cut off to go into the other one. And I kind of wanted the stories to be a little bit more self-contained. Again, I respect what they did. I like the novelty of everything going on at the same time. But, again, it kind of threw me up because you have to follow with different segments. It's just my personal experience. You might have a different one seeing this. But I liked it. Overall, I liked it. The segments do have more time to breathe. And you do get... there are not a lot of segments to keep track of. And they do cut off, like I said, with the little cutaways with William Shatner, and hearing him's always cool. But it's a good movie. I do recommend this movie a lot. Very good fun, very entertaining. It's well done. The segments are captivating, which is, again, the only negative I've had, that I was getting into really a segment, and then it would cut off to do another one, and then I would get invested in that one, and it would cut off to do the other one. I would have preferred everything in segments. They're good segments. They're solid segments, which is why I would have preferred they run individually. But still, very cool. Highly recommend it if you have a chance to watch it. I think this one is on Tubi. I do remember seeing this one in Tubi. But again, your mileage may vary. I would suggest you get the physical DVD copy because I love physical media. So yes, of the two anthologies, that I reviewed, I would go with this one. This one is... It has more time to shine. It's not too much, so all the segments work better. The only nitpick I have is that they run at the same time, and it kind of threw me off. But this one is the superior movie, but I would recommend this one because of the Easter Jesus Bunny. That was really fucked up. Have you seen A Christmas Horror Story? Did you like it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite segment? Let us know in the comments down below. But until we see you all again next time, this is Professor Macabro, that is Zombie Huesitos, and we wish you all, like always, a good evening.